What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where we're going to be showcasing the new Poltergeist Chandelure in the Open Master League. These battles were submitted by Ricardo, a viewer of the channel, and he is going to be showing how deadly this thing can be. The Scary Ghost with Poltergeist. It's a very cool animation. It's probably not necessarily the best PvP move, but it is useful, I think, in raids and in Master League a little bit. If you want to just have some fun, maybe one-shot some things with a very hard-hitting move. So we shall see how it works out. We're going with Mamoswine and Hydreigon along with it. That's a Pokemon I'm not 100% sure if I pronounce it right, Hydreigon. But that's what I've always called it. I've heard people say like Hydreigon. I've always said Hydreigon, so let me know in the comments if I'm saying it incorrectly, if you say it a different way. But I've always said Hydreigon. I'm going to stick with it for now. If I'm wrong, let me know. Chandelure going to make its debut here. Going to try and incinerate down the Dialga. And this is where it might thrive, right? Because shield's down, it could very well go to town. Going to get off the Poltergeist here on what's a CMP tie. Will this one-shot? Bang, it does! Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I think that's a smart time to swap, going for the catch here. Because now the Excadrill is going to have to come out of here with loaded energy, which I don't think it's going to be able to do. Going for the Drill Run. You know, if the Excadrill, I could be wrong, but it looks like they might have rock slided the first one. If they had double Drill Run, maybe they had a chance here. But no, Brutal Swing, going to be too much to deal with. And a very cool team, right? Like 3 Pokemon that you don't see as often in Open Master League. Hydreigon, I think, is like relatively spicy. Mamoswine, kind of like anti-meta. And Chandelure, of course, you definitely don't see often. Okay, Hydreigon versus Groudon. Dragon Breath's added up. Looks like potentially a CMP tie. On the move, going to respect the Earthquake. Puño Fuego, Fire Punch. So a nice bait from the Groudon. Brutal Swing, doing some nice damage. Man, they definitely have enough for EQ, but not going to shield it. Oof, that's going to hurt. But does get off the Brutal Swing. Okay, so at least we'll be able to match shields or get Switch. Get Switch, okay, so that's something. Oh, God. Is this just a top left? Yes, this is just a top left moment. Oh, my gosh. I would do the same thing, to be honest. I would do the same thing. Yeah, very weak to Kyogre in the back. Very weak to Kyogre in the back there. I do not blame Ricardo one bit. I think it's fun to see those battles, right? Because I'm sure we can all relate with like similar situations. Like, what the heck do I do here? Yeah, no shame in top lefting when you know the game is over. Obviously, it's still like early in the game at that point, but the game is over. Bulldoze lands on Melmetal. I would think Mamo can probably live a superpower. I could be wrong. Oh, they go for Rock Slide. Gonna get off the Avalanche on CMP. This is pretty nice. Melmetal might live. Oh, brutal. It lives, but you can shield and do 1 Powder Snow if you want. Yeah, I think this is kind of smart. Shield farm down. So Melmetal gets the shield advantage, but you take Switch. It's a little awkward, though, because like Chandelure's not going to like dealing with Dialga. Yeah, I like this pivot a lot. Not giving the Dialga any extra farm. Gonna try and call an Iron Head here. Yep, Iron Head. Wow. Chandelure is a little bit bulkier in Master League. I mean, obviously, pretty much every Pokemon is the higher you level it up, but that Iron Head did not do that much versus, like, if you had an Ultra League Chandelure or a Great League Chandelure, an Iron Head from a Dialga would, I think, would do at least half, maybe more. Well, you're not going to see a Great League Dialga, but you know what I mean. It tends, an Iron Head from even like a Berserker would probably do like 50-60%. in Great League. Makes a beautiful catch here. What a catch on the Mamoswine. Gonna absorb this Surf, go down, take one for the team. Unfortunately, Dialga might still have this because Hydreigon's health is so low. No, takes it out. Dragon, oh, gets to another brutal swing. I did not think that was going to happen. Wow. What a game. What a win from Hydreigon. Very nicely played. Very nicely played. Ganado. Searching for the next battle, the next victim. And there's a Zacian. Looks like that was a... Huh. Was that a close combat? Or was that a play rough? I kind of missed it. Oh my gosh! Rise! You gotta... Oh... I don't even know what to say, man. Mewtwo said hello. Is it me you're looking for? And Chandelure said yes, it is. Eat my Poltergeist. And it went bye-bye. Poltergeist. It sounds kind of like German. Is it? Let me know in the comments. Dark Pulse. Brutal Swing. What is going on with me today? Powder Snow down. I'm actually recording a lot of videos today, so that's my excuse. Gonna try and Powder Snow down the Dialga. Nice timing here. Throwing after 4. Avalanche. Gonna grab a shield here. Zacian throws on alignment, which gives him a free Powder Snow, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so that must be a close combat. Avalanche coming through, grabs the final shield, but this close combat will probably KO. So a valiant effort from the Woolly Mammoth. But Zacian was too much. Zacian is so good, dude. Hot take, since I don't really play Master League, but I think Master League, Zacian is the best Pokemon in Master League. It's just so versatile and dynamic. Terrific lead here. Oh, wow, they're staying in? Oh, they're double weak. Wow. They're double weak to the Hydreigon. So if you can, like, preserve this Hydreigon, it might be worth it. Like, maybe you win this. This is just a Surf. Maybe you win this matchup, and then you like, safe swap your Mamo. Overfarming quite a bit. Going for the Brutal Swing. Oh, and Kyogre doesn't get another Surf. Oh, that's big. What comes in? Oh my god, this comes back? This is where I would mess up, because I would be, like, blind swapping my Mamo. Or just staying in is the right play. Tanks the move. Now swaps the Mamo. I don't know about this, per se, because if they swapped here, then Chandelure might be kind of screwed. Shields the Shadow Ball, which is massive. If they shield this, maybe you just save your shield for Chandelure. Now they let it go. And it's a Mewtwo. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let it go. I want to see the... Yes. Let's go. I think Mewtwo threw right away, right? They threw after 5. We're going to see the Poltergeist. Come on. Mewtwo throws on good timing. But he's 3 Psycho Cuts away. You're only 1 Incinerate away from Poltergeist. Yes. I love it. Oh, no, opponent. Come on. Come on, opponent. I know it was over, but out of respect, man. Out of respect for the Chandelure. You know, if I was in the opponent's shoes, I can't say for sure. I might have done the same thing, so I can't blame him. But we wanted to see the Poltergeist on the Shadow Mewtwo for the content. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. The Woolly Mammoth going for an Avalanche. Look out! Avalanche! Grabs a shield. Gonna see an Iron Head come through. Mamo gonna respect it with the shield. In comes Kyogre. Yeah, gonna get off the Bulldoze. Here's a situation where your opponent switch locks. You actually want to come in right away here with your, yes, very nice. So that's a good example, right? Your opponent is switch locked with their Kyogre. There are some people that they hear streamers say, always wait out your switch clock. Like normally, yes. Normally you want to wait out your switch clock so you're not going to be switch locked. But in this situation, right, your opponent switch locked, you want to come in right away with your Hydreigon, your good matchup, while they're still locked in there and they can't get out. So just a tip there. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Gonna get off 2 Brutal Swings, which will threaten to knock out this Dialga. Chandelure versus Gira. Oh, this doesn't seem like Candle can win this, even with a bait. I think you honestly just go for it. I think that's the only win con. Yeah. Just go for it. Maybe they're like worried or they're going to try and call a bait. Bop. Nope. Grabs the shield, but that's the only play, to be honest. That is the only play. Because you see, didn't even get to a flame charge there. So if you had baited, wouldn't have gotten to a Poltergeist. Searching for opponent. Here we go. Hydreigon versus Dialga. Safe spot Mamo. This is good. Looks like there's no Kyogre to meet it. Going straight for the Bulldoze this time. Interesting. Mixing it up. Cabeza de Hierro. Iron Head. Bulldoze coming through. Excelente. It's funny the Spanish names. Deciding what he wants to come in. This is kind of tough, right? Because the Dialga's still very healthy. Probably should have just done that flame charge instantly that time. Got a little greedy. Now I was going to have to eat an Iron Head. Gonna bank the Poltergeist. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Because maybe you can one-shot something. Yveltal. I don't know. This is only a Dark Pulse. This won't KO. So a bit of a misplay from the opponent here. Going for the Flash Cannon. Let's see how much this does. This will do quite a bit of damage. Non-stab. Gets it really low. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is there something he can one-shot? Let's go! Brutal Swing's going to do a lot here. Oh, you just can't allow Mewtwo to get a Psycho Cut down. Oh, it only has 4. It only has 4. Oh, no. Didn't realize he had the Poltergeist. But that's okay. Flame Charge will do the trick. And gets the win. Let's go. Has ganado. Ricardo with a big win. And on to the next one. Comienzo del combate. Hydreigon. Vamos. Interesting that he immediately greets Dialga with Mamo. Because Dialga does win the 2 shield here. I think. Maybe not. Go for another Avalanche. Probably gets a shield. And then maybe if they shield, you let it go. And you incinerate. Okay, no, they let it go. Oh, God, okay. It was a Mewtwo lead, right? So this is a good matchup for Hydreigon. It takes a very long time for Kyogre to get to Surf. Or, sorry, to Blizzard. While it's running Waterfall. Waterfall doesn't generate energy the quickest. Well, imagine if he caught a Blizzard here. That'd be nasty. Gonna respect it with the shield. It is a Blizzard. Wow. Opponent lets him farm down. A bit of a mistake here from the opponent. And now you probably get the shield with this Brutal Swing. And a Psy Strike won't be enough. If this is a Psy Strike, it's not going to KO. Was that a Shadow Ball? Oh, catches. Catches a Psy Strike here. Ow. Did a lot. Mewtwo's forced to throw, and now Hydreigon will definitely get to a Brutal Swing here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Really nice endgame there. Really nice endgame to close that one out. In a bit of a tricky situation. Also, the opponent giving the farm on that Kyogre was a bit of a misplay. But you got to take advantage. Double W is the opponent. Dialga lead. Gonna safe swap the Mamo. Oh my god, met by a Garchomp? So the funny thing is, and this is just a Sand Tomb. Yo, opponent, what are you doing, bro? There's another Sand Tomb. Just let this go. Yeah, I don't agree with these plays from the opponent. Actually gonna undercharge if they let it go. Still KOs. Yeah, go for the Bulldoze. Only to one move here. Makes sense. Do you come in with... I think you have to come in with Candle, right? Comes in with Candle. These Dragon Breaths are just so damaging, though, to the Candle. Also, I liked Ricardo's, on his submission form, he said... Chandelure, aka Sia. So we've got to reference that at least once. Sia going for the farm down. Gonna incinerate down the Dialga. Come out with some energy here. And Chandelure is going to swing. Well, no. Because they shield this, right? And then you're not gonna get to another move. This is actually rough. There's no way you get to a Flash Cannon. Yikes. Charm, just too oppressive. That's unfortunate. So, like, Flash Cannon is nice for those Charmers, but if you're locked against the Charmer, then, like, you're not going to get to it anyway. Double super effective Charms. Yeah, super effective Dragon Tail, so probably worth getting out of there. In comes Melmetal. Not the worst matchup in the world. Missed a few bubbles at the start, but they shield anyway, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Melmetal going straight for the Rock Slide. Another CMP tie. This is nice that they let you get off this second Bulldoze here, because this makes this a much more manageable farm down. And if this is a Rock Slide, you live it anyway. It is a Rock Slide. You can't even get Thundershock down here. So Melmetal forced to expend energy. I don't know what you farm with. Maybe Chandelure and shield once, because they probably get to a... unless one Incinerate KOs after the debuff. If one Incinerate KOs, they probably don't get there. But no. So they will get there. Have to respect this. This would do a lot. But you come out with some nice energy head start. Oh, baby. Go for it. Go for the Poltergeist. I'm... gonna swing from... didn't land. Do you respect the outrage here? No. Gonna let it go. And it's just a Sand Tomb. Great call. This is still a little bit tough, though, because it looks like you're only gonna get to one Brutal Swing. So it's gonna be all up to Chandelure. But I don't know if Chandelure has enough left in the tank. I don't think so. I think Lugia is gonna get to 2 Sky Attacks here. I don't think Chandelure can close this one out, unfortunately. Yeah. And now the fast move damage is going to be too much. Poor Chandelure. Wow, that Sky Attack does a lot from Lugia. Lugia, very bulky Pokemon, so typically its moves, its Sky Attack doesn't do all that much. But against the Chandelure, does quite a bit, almost half. It's Kevin. Hydreigon versus Zacian. Probably got to get out of there. Oh, Stang. Interesting. Went for a catch. This is kind of risky, though, right? Because if they're running CC, like, this is bad. In comes Mewtwo. Okay. So might be able to get a shield back here. Avalanche grabs a shield. I mean, you live a Psy Strike, so this makes sense. Let it go. Unfortunately, you might get Psycho Cut down here. That'd be kind of brutal. Yeah, Psycho Cut down here would be brutal. It would be a brutal swing in the momentum. I think you throw it right away. Okay, no. Making the call that's not anything threatening here. Oh, wow. Just a Psy Strike? There's some moves where I don't have, like, the animation completely down. It must have been a Psy Strike. Yeah, because that's a... Okay, that's a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is obvious. I think there was a point earlier in the video where I said something was a Shadow Ball, and it was probably just a Psy Strike. Can see ya up a shield. Deliver the goods. It has the Poltergeist. I think you have to shield, right? Chandelure, I'm... Oh, man. Zacian had energy. Dang it, man. Oh, it lives! I'm gonna swing from the Chandelure. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like Hydreigon can close this out, though. Unforge. Dialga, Zacian Core, too strong. And here we go, Ricardo. Trying to get back in the groove. I think this is the last battle as well. Mudshot, so like a pretty decent lead. Groudon's a beast, though. Like, those... Groudon's moves do so much, man. Like, a Fire Punch from Groudon does a lot more than you would think against, like, a Dialga, right? Like, a non-stab Fire Punch, yeah, it's still... Like, 2 Fire Punches plus Mudshots is pretty much enough. Its Fire Punch does a surprising amount of damage. At least in, level 40 Master League, Master Classic, it's about what you need, but in Open Master, maybe, yeah, it's not quite enough. Doesn't want to go down both shields, so lets it go. Wow, it barely hangs on. Gotta come in Candle here. Zacian only threatens here with Wild Charge. Everything else is resisted. Just gonna go for a Flame Charge here straight away. Flame Charge. Grabs the last shield. That's big. And gonna let it go. Gonna call no Wild Charge. And it's a Play Rough. Play Rough because it was not very effective, but it also didn't have any debuff effects. That's how I know that. Gonna KO here with Flame Charge. And Mamoswine will be left to try and close out here and back. I don't think a Bulldoze one-shots, and I think an Iron Head does, so... Fortunately, Dialga gonna take this one. Even if you swap out right away there, Dialga still outpaces, right? So, Iron Head, I believe, is 50 energy. Dragon Breath being 3 energy, it's going to take 17 Dragon Breaths to get to the Iron Head. And then Bulldoze is 60 energy. Powder Snow is 8 energy. So that would be what? 7 times 8 is 56. 8. Oh. 8, so 16. Oh, so Mamo actually would get there first if you instant swap. However, it usually takes a turn to swap, so Dialga would win CMP anyway. But a very close battle. A very fun and entertaining showcase from our man Ricardo. Thank you for sending me this footage. Let me know if you guys got any awesome Chandelure pulls on your community day. If you got a Shundo, a Shiny, a Hundo, or any other nice pulls, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like. Likes help out the channel, help us get on people's recommended feeds. Subscribe if you are new. Comment down below. All comments help the algorithm. That said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.